Your final step in making your quilt is to actually clean it. What you're looking for is lint, and you're looking for loose strings, you're looking for loops. All these things need to be fixed before it's actually finished. So let's start with our lint roller. We use about 1 sheet per 1/4 of a quilt. Basically, all we do is run it over the quilt with it, and as we move it, we're looking for strings that didn't get cut, then I flip it over. Actually, I found a loose string from the quilting that was right on the edge. I cut them short, use my fray check. I think it's important to spend time cleaning your quilt. You can look for errors or mistakes or things that need to be fixed. It's nicer to have them fixed now than when your customer has the quilt and says, "What's this string?" So that's it for the first 2 quarters. Let me show you how to fold it for your next 2. First, I'm going to grab here. There you go. Now you're ready to start cleaning another quarter. The better job you do when you're quilting your quilt, cleaning up your starts and stops, will make it easier on your cleanup. Once you have your front cleaned up, then you need to clean up the back side. You want to make sure that you're looking for loops on the back side, and you also want to make sure that you don't drop or run this quilt through the floor when you're changing from front to back. All right, so here's the trick to turning your quilt inside out without dropping it. Start here where you have your 2 centers fold. You're going to pull this one and you're going to turn it inside out like that and shake out your quilt. Now it's back into quarters. I'm watching for loops and I'm watching for places that might need to be re-quilted. So what I found on this one is a couple loops right here and right here. Some long arm machines will leave loops. And there's a really neat little tool that you can use. It's like a crochet hook, but it has a very tiny hook on it. It's small enough that you can stick it in your fabric and pull the loop out. So I begin by loosening up the loop a little bit. Sometimes you have to go to either side. And then I put my hook inside between the 2 layers. I stick my crochet hook in, I pull. So finish cleaning your quilt. And when you're all done cleaning, the last thing that you need to do is sign your quilt. You can either sign it with a pen or you can actually use a tag. I use a tag which has my company name on the front and it has my signature on the back. But if you don't, you can just grab your pen. I like to sign in one of the bottom corners. I also like to date my quilts. Now my quilt's finished. If you're shipping your quilt to a customer, first, after you make your box, put a plastic bag in there. This will protect my quilt during transportation. Next, I fold the quilt. I fold it so the binding is in. And I also look for a really cool design on the quilting so it faces up, so when they open the box, they can see something really fantastic. So I want to have that little owl showing. So I'm going to fold in. Now my owl will be showing. And I can drop it in my box. That way, when the customer opens her box, that's what she's going to see. Next, I fold the plastic in. If you have any literature or cleaning directions or invoices, put them in on top of the plastic bag. Then fold up your box. Tape it up, and you're ready to ship. The instructions you've received in these past 14 videos will help you learn how to make a standard t-shirt quilt, but they won't make you an expert. That's going to take a lot of practice. One t-shirt quilt does not make you an expert. If you want to learn more about making other styles of t-shirt quilts and running a t-shirt quilt business, we have written 8 other classes you might be interested in taking. These classes are Long arm quilting setup and actual quilting. This video will teach you how to quilt a Too Cool style t-shirt quilt. From loading the quilt onto your machine to quilting the top, this class is a must if you have your own long arm quilting machine. Borders. In this video, you'll learn how to design and add a border to a t-shirt quilt. Baby clothes quilts. A Too Cool style t-shirt quilt is a great method to make baby clothes quilts. This video will show you how to make both a simple and a complex baby clothes quilt. Sew-down quilts. A sew-down quilt is a quilt where we sew things onto blocks rather than using a t-shirt. For example, doll clothes or hankies or a necktie. This video will show you how to do this. Memory quilts made from clothing. A memory quilt is made from the clothing of a past loved one. Clothes hold so many memories, and a quilt made from these clothes is a treasure for the family. Double-sided t-shirt quilts. A double-sided t-shirt quilt is not for the faint of heart. They take patience and practice. This video will walk you through the process step by step. How to run a t-shirt quilt business. Making a t-shirt quilt is a lot of fun. Many people who make one t-shirt quilt end up making many t-shirt quilts for their friends and families. And some actually find themselves in business. This video will show you how I run my t-shirt quilt business. To learn more about these videos, head back to the Too Cool T-shirt quilt website.